Greetings to all melanated people all around the world. It's really a joy, it's a pleasure, it's an honor to be out here in nature and to listen to the song of this moving river behind of me, especially in this season where we start having a lot of rain again in this part of the world, being down here in the tropics. And I always remind you of the river ending its course into the sea, and the sea is a type of eternity. It has no beginning, it has no end, and that is our life mapped out right there in nature, where we move from humanity into discovering our divinity. That's the reason why, my brother and my sisters, I want to speak to you concerning what happens at Chi 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 AM, because there's no number that is higher than 9, and Chi 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 is basically numerology, teaching you about your higher self, discovering your higher self. Now, I want to tell you my experience with Chi Chi Chi, why I decided to speak to you about what happened at Chi 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 AM. Now, many people would go to bed anyhow, and they would wake up anyhow, because they are not aware of certain things. But I want to say to you that you have to be more mindful when you find yourself wake up certain times in the night or in the morning. And if you become more aware, then you will be able to receive messages that will help you greatly in this life and lift you to a very high place. Because many a time we are always speaking, but we are not listening. And many of us, we believe in God. Some believe in God in the sky, especially the religious one. But we who are more spiritual and more aware, we know that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically. That the Bible is not literal, neither is the Bible secular history. And we also know that God is the creator power in man. We also know that God is life and life is God, and that you cannot separate God from life or life from God. We also know that the kingdom of God is within us. Therefore, if the kingdom of God is within us and we normally speak to God, we have to also learn to hear from God or to listen from God. I'm saying to you, God always speaks in the silence, in the quiet time. So in my case, I would wake up mornings after mornings without any alarm clock waking me up at Chi Chi Chi, and I would take note, and I would not go back to sleep, because I realized that the morning breeze have messages to tell me. And I would sit for a while, and whatever my intuition tells me to do, that is what I would do. That is how I was able to write the books that I would have written. Anyone who listen to me, you know that I'm not an intellectual. I'm not a scholar. And I'm speaking from the point of which man look at who is a scholar or who is an intellectual. But one thing I know for sure, I and God are one. One thing I know for sure is that imagination was before education. And that imagination creates our reality. So my brother and my sisters, Chi 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 in the morning is teaching you how to discover your higher self, how to get more in touch with your higher self. So the next time you find yourself wake up certain times in the morning, especially between say 3 and 5, do not go back to bed to sleep. Just say within yourself, speak, Lord. Let me hear what you're telling me. What do you want to teach me now? I used to be doing that all the time. And when you do that, my brother, my sisters, you might be having a desire for a home, a car, lots of money, a better life, a good relationship, whatever your desire might be. Many times the answers come right there to you, but you just turn a deaf ear, or turn a blind eye, or turn your back, And the answer when it comes to you, because you love sleep. So my brother, my sister, this is just an encouragement to you. Don't love sleep so much that when you wake up between say 3 and 5 in the morning, that you love sleep so much that you have to go back to bed. Or you're so tired because you spend the whole day chasing after money. If you do that, you can miss all your riches. You can miss your gold mine. You can miss your diamond field in the quiet time, because God always speaks in the silence. That's the reason why He tells you in Psalm 4, where you must commune with your own heart upon your bed and be still. Get into the stillness, because He want to speak to you in the stillness. You want to seal all the instructions in the stillness. That's why Job 33 tells you, it is in the stillness that the instructions does be sealed. And in Matthew 6:6 it tells you that you must always close the door, get into the closet, the innermost part of your being. Get into meditation, that the Father who's in secret can speak to you, because He speaks in the silence. So all I'm saying to you, my brother, my sisters, embrace the silence and understand when you see this sequence of number, whether it's a 222 or 1111 or 333 or 444 or 555, or whenever you wake up in the morning, whether it's at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or any of these kind of timing, don't be so quick to run back to bed, my brother and my sisters. Listen. Just sit for a while and listen, and you get the answer. And you will thank me for bringing this message to you, if you are willing to do such. So my brother and my sisters, it's just an encouragement to you. My desire is that you will take this encouragement and you will apply it in your life and reap the benefit, and be able to tell the world, I heard Black Mad Guru talk about in the morning, that the morning want to whisper secrets to you, and I believe him. And I wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, and I refuse to go back to sleep, and I sit down, and inspiration start flowing. And that is how I end up with this, that, and the other. Okay? So, with all of that being said, my brother, my sisters, I hope you take something away from this message. And this message is not one with just information. This is one that asks for application. And as a matter of fact, all my messages, if you understand what I'm saying to you, you will always use application, always apply the information. Do not just be a hearer, but be a doer. When I say go to bed more consciously, do that. When I say that will enable you to wake up more consciously, believe that. When I say when you wake up in the morning, don't rush to go back to bed. Believe it and act upon it and get the results. So with that being said, my brother, my sisters, I want to thank you very much. And if what I'm saying has been resonating with you and you haven't subscribed as yet, I'm encouraging you to subscribe, like, comment, or share this message. And do not forget to check out my link down below. This message is the single I message of self-realization, of which I will bring to you and give you the sign of Matthew 6:22. I say, if your eye be single, your whole body be full of light. And my brother and my sisters, I'm saying to you, when you have the experience, you'll come to realize that it is the rising of the S-U-N in a S-O-N. And that it is the dawning of a new day in your life. And that without the sun, there is no life and there is no light. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. And that the sun parallels the human imagination, and the human imagination parallels the sun. And we are the people of the sun. Therefore, my brother and my sisters, when you wake up in the morning, do not forget that you must be in touch with the Creator within, so you'll be able to use your mind power to achieve your every desire. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you, I'm out.